Hi guys, Bethesda here. In today's video, we are at a construction site, building a swamp home. Let's get into it. So there's no particular reason why I ended up coming to Merkwater. I kind of got a bit distracted and started traveling around, finding a bunch of old builds. I ended up over here and I thought, you know what, why not build here? I wanted to do something quite simple, rather scrappy. Overall, just a bit different than what I was doing at Sunshine Titans Co-op with the Brotherhood build. That was quite an experience. It was very different than what I usually do. These scrappier builds are where I do feel at home. So just kind of making a structure up as we go along here. And plan is that we're just going to build something here, and it's going to be just a little hermit type of guy living in the next to this horrible swampy area. Want a corner cap go on there, and what I want to do is grab the of the bridges, and we'll able to come down here. I'm going to kind of fight to get this in place. Never wants to snap with the wall in place, so move the wall and then can bring it down like that. Bring it back up a bit. There we go. And I'm going to continue across now that I've got it actually in place. And I will put in some steps into the actual water as well. He's not going to be overly concerned of getting his feet wet. So I do need to fill in the back corner here. We'll just grab a half wall like that. Can I fit up a floor on here? Yes, I can. Right, I'm gonna go grab this one and turn off surface snap so I can get it out to there. This is quite a bit taller than I expected. Fine, we can work with that. Not a bother really. I'll end up just needing like some gap fillers underneath there. And I'll change that floor. There. And then we'll grab another corner cap. Use this one. I'm not going to be dry and build in here. Just kind of playing around with a simple-ish structure here. Right. So gap fillers, and we'll try and get it sort of together. Yeah, gonna go under nicely, and then pull that down. That I do need to pull that one down as well. Actually, come on, get in there. Yep, there we go. Don't want it to snap that way, so I will have to use these longer ones. Pull it down once again. This is just kind of going to end up breaking up that side there a bit. Go to G2M and grab the half roof piece. Pull that down. Go. That should fill in that gap, and then we need to do something across the back here. across my walls. Let's fly up a bit. I'm gonna place this in nicely like that. Keep getting stuck on the tree there. So there is quite a big gap there. So what I'll do is I'll grab just a short beam and I'm gonna pull it out a bit. Squeeze it in just like that. How about that? Perfect. And then back to gap fillers. And perfect. Oh, went out of the build area there. And doesn't quite fit here. So I'm just gonna get this sort of in. Yeah, perfect. So if I use this on the back, oh, get back in the build area. Line it up. Alright, I'm right on that edge. Didn't think I was that close, but that's fine. Okay, pull that up a bit. Pull that one down. And I'm just gonna do that to fix the light flickering. Okay. So now I want a half wall on the top. And if I use these, if I can get it to rotate properly, yeah, this should work. Get it like that. Go to Z. And Y. Perfect. Movement speed. How far away? I'm not actually that far. It's just like in a very awkward place. Yeah, I'll do. Perfect. Looks a bit more thrown together. And then I'm going to go back to here and we'll grab this one. Gonna have to add some more support down there. Right. Gonna go to Curve tab and I want the moldy one. And for some reason this one never seems to snap. So get it kind of where I want and go from there. So like my walls are gonna be slightly off. Didn't cause too much of a problem. Right. I'll snap to that. Pull that down. If you're enjoying the video so far, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. That could work. Just remove that. And then put that sort of in there. Yeah. Very odd. It's just like randomly snapping in places. Right. Here we have like a standard roof in here. Not sure if it does. Nope. Right, so we're going all the way back to wood, roofs, and so what did that even snap to? Snapped somewhere. Get out of the way of the tree. pull this up like that. Okay, and then go there, and we'll go with a bigger one. Just a very odd looking shape. Okay. So I need something to cover up on this side. Alright. So I think I'm going to go back to G2M. And we're going to use the other one. That. And pull this out the way. That. And yeah, we're going down that too. So it kind of like sticks through. Yeah, that's fine. If I lower the rotation speed, we can just kind of tip them a bit. Go that way. Bring it. Oh, brought it across way too far. Right. There. Okay. And then we'll do the same with this one too. Just to knock it off like that. Perfectly straight line. Okay. And then we're going to go to Master Plan, I think, has a bunch of supports in vanilla extensions, wood, supports. Right, this one's always fun. Let's just turn off object snap like that. Got an idea. I put that over to this side. Like that, providing it kind of fits in there. Yep, perfect. And what I want is all the way back to G2M. I know in the fish farm, not the fish farm, it's in Misk. Got these. Right, gonna put that there. And I'm gonna hang something from there. Not quite sure what yet. Okay, so I need some support under here, like for this bit of overhang. Like this one covers that side. Is there a... Yeah, there is a full post. Like that. Let's just tip that one over. Bring it out a bit. Oh, we're gonna have to tip it the other way. Like now it's not even touching the building. There. There we go. Perfect. Kind of want to put that on the other side too. Let me know in the comments below where you think I should do the next build series, or head over to the Discord server. You'll find the link in the description. I'm not a structural engineer. I have no idea how this would actually hold up in the real world, but I'm not overly concerned. Okay. A nice small place for us to live in. I'm going to put a barrier up here. This will work. Well, get that in there. Then I can hang up fish and stuff on there. I believe that's what you can do with this. I go all the way along here. Then on object snap, yeah, you can stick the fish on. brickwork. And then on the bottom, we can cover up. Do we have any jack stuff? I'm sure there is a jack. Yeah. I want. Probably could just went into wood to get these, but that's fine. Pull that back. The bowl of our fish back on. Here as well. Beautiful. Okay. That's our structure done. Found what I wanted to hang from the little hook there now. Got the animatronic from Nuka World. But I think that looks pretty cool. And I'm thinking of this guy being like a X-Raider. Maybe he's just hiding out here. You know, the criminals. I want to put in some shelves in here. I want this one here. I did add a few lanterns as well up there. It's like, I think I've got 3 of them, but I didn't want to use like electric lights, so I've got 3 lanterns on the inside. I'm going to add some lights to this bit on the front. These ones. And I'm going to just kind of rotate them into place. And then, once I'm done, if I can get one more on. Not quite. Alright, I'm going to scale them up. And that kind of lets you have what appears to look like different candles. I did a lot of candles in the Brotherhood build that I've just finished. Like in the ceremonial hall, there's like 3 displays with like 40 candles on each. That'll give us a bit of extra light in there. I'm going to go in here and grab the bed. Nice sofa bed. I did find this one earlier when I was looking. Nice mouldy looking sofa. Figured he lives by, like, well, he's effectively living in the water. But it works out quite nicely. It's all gross. And we'll have a rubbish little table. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Kind of thinking, like, this guy just takes people and keeps them here. Torments them. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. Alright, I'm going to finish up some decorations on this. And I will be back with a final tour in just a second. Now the decorations are done, it is time for the final tour. So sit back and relax. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.